Hey everybody, it's Highwing here, and got a little bit of a channel update for you because I got a message of concern actually recently from someone who was wondering why there hasn't been so many videos lately, and yeah, I do have something to mention about that, but you know, I figure I might as well get you all an update because I really haven't posted much actually. So if you may have noticed, the moment the Hollow Knight LP was finished, I just fucking stopped. Odensphere stopped updating, and then I didn't have any new content for a while, and I've just been kind of dead, and there's been kind of a reason for that. Like, Odensphere, or not Odensphere, Hollow Knight LP ended at, what, February? And about that time, I was really worried that I was not going to be keeping my job, so that my brain just kind of focused on that, and then the moment not only did I realize I was keeping my job, but I was getting a promotion and we needed more training, that kind of took all of March. So this 2-month process of just not having any content was a matter of both panic for sustained employment and what I'm going to be doing now. So there's that. As for the Odensphere LP, I really wanted to continue it. I actually had 3 updates recorded, but then all of a sudden I noticed that two of my recording updates were really messed up. Like the audio was off key and nothing was right, and I don't know what happened, so I gotta re-record that as well, which honestly sucks because, man, Odensphere, like, what I'm doing on Odensphere is a huge investment, and losing all that time is kind of a buzzkill. So, Odensphere updates will continue. I do plan to re-record, but not immediately. Sometime within the next week, I am expecting a new computer, which is, you know, gonna take a while to set up. I gotta get all the programs ready to go, and then I gotta record it. So I'd say, what, 3-4 weeks? 2-3-4 weeks until that stuff continues? Hang on a second, I gotta make sure this audio loops properly, because I'm not actually making this posthumously, I'm just recording it live. Okay, good. As for content, I did have plans. I had a lot of plans planned for what I wanted to do in terms of just, you know, hasty updates. This is gonna be more of like excuses and just plans for the future, so take this as you will. We did do Season 2 of Darkest Dungeon. It went from a joke to me actually fucking doing it. However, Twitch decided that, yo, I'm gonna lose 4 episodes on my archive because of stuff, and that there was a lot of good content, and that was like 8 hours of content. So, yeah. Unfortunately, Season 2, there's stuff on Twitch, on my Twitch if you want to watch that, twitch.tv/Highwing. It'll go to a point and then it'll just abruptly stop, but you guys know what happens there. So, if you feel like watching something, there's that, but I'm not going to put it on YouTube. I feel like it would be kind of disingenuous to not give you a full product. I had recorded other things. We were doing Deadwood for a while, and, well, Deadwood is certainly interesting and fascinating. I don't know, I just kind of lost interest in it. As for future projects, once Odensphere's done, I definitely want to do Dragon's Crown. Still gotta figure out the logistics for that. Ah, that's good soda. Another thing is, if my new computer is up to snuff, I really want to LP Neo. That's Nioh, not Neo from the Matrix. Neo is a pretty fun game. I know some people have reservations about the game mainly because early on it's kind of unforgiving, but I had a lot of fun with it. I thought the game mechanics were great. It was very fluid once you realize what you gotta do, and it's a story about a white guy chasing another white guy through Japan, so I'm just kind of, I was laughing in the whole game about that. So that is a project I want to do, but I don't know if I'll have the hardware to do so. So that's gonna be something I gotta figure out in terms of, do I have the hardware to do it, and do I have co-commentators interested? I can think of some, but probably not. Finally, there's some side projects that I wanted to do LPs of. One of them was a quick LP of a cool game called Paradigm, but I don't know how I'd do that without finding blind commentators to enjoy the show, because really the show for Paradigm is the initial reaction, because that shit is great. I would highly recommend buying it. The developer is really earnest and a cool guy, and his Twitter's hilarious. And it's like, what, 15 bucks for a pretty good adventure game. As I mentioned before, Deadwood was really interesting, but I don't know, like, I would struggle how to figure out how to LP that. That's tough. That game's weird. Other ones I was interested in was Into the Breach, but I'm not good at that game. So there's that as well. Oh yeah. Another thing that the hardware would enable. There's a neat little indie game I found called a something's tale. Hang on a second. It's not a Bard's Tale. It's I gotta actually open up Steam for this shit. I'm not prepared. Oh, Ghost of a Tale. Ghost of a Tale is basically I hate using this allegory because everyone uses it. It's kind of got that Dark Souls aesthetic, but it's a stealth game. And it's like something you'd imagine a mouse guard video game would be. So, that's something I'm interested in. I'm hoping to get better hardware because my computer cannot run that game at all. It's, like, I ran the first level, but then once I got out of there, my frame rate plummeted and it was a pain to play that game. That's something I'd like to do more of. And, I've been streaming Paper Mario. I plan to archive that and, well, not original Paper Mario, I should specify, Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. And a lot of people like that, a lot of people seem to be liking that stream, and the co-commentators are invested in it, so I plan to save that to my hard drive, then upload it, because I can't fucking rely on Twitch nowadays. So I hope you enjoyed my scatterbrained thoughts on the future of the channel. It's been tenuous because, man, I can see why a lot of LPers die when they get a job, because the job is time investing. But I'm getting money, I'm getting ideas on the side, everything's pretty good, life is nice, and we'll see what the future holds for us. Also, I've been playing a lot of D&D. One thing I would like to do is, I would probably have to like can one or two other groups of D&D, but I know my buddies Iron Shitlin, Atlaworks, Torpid Typist, they've been badgering me about a game, and I wish I had a webcam here because in my hands right now, I know you can't see it, but that little noise is a book known as Tomb of Annihilation. It is D&D set in a setting that's basically Jurassic Park. And if I find the time, and if they're okay with it, because that is definitely a thing that will change, mindsets change when you record, I would probably set up a podcast-style LP of D&D 5e Tomb of Annihilation. And that may go interesting, or that may go horribly, we'll see. But yeah. The future is tenuous for the channel, mainly because I'm so scatterbrained as of late. Time is gone and I can't produce content as frequently as I used to, but for those of you that are staunch supporters of the channel, for those of you that are here mainly for Darkest Dungeon and or Hollow Knight, that LP turned out great, by the way. Travis is an asshole, but man did he make that LP fun. But I appreciate you sticking around, commenting, subscribing, letting me know. I really appreciate the guy who let me know that he was actually worried, because, as it's said in the industry, one concerned voice is 100 concerned thoughts. So, yeah, the channel will continue at some point. I just need to get off my ass and do things. So, see you in the future, guys. Hopefully, everything turns out great. See you guys next time.